Hello and a hearty welcome. Lately, I've been getting more and more involved with yoga philosophy. There are many old, interesting texts that have not lost their value even today. Sure, you and I, based on our knowledge and skill, may interpret these texts differently from whoever wrote them. But I still think that's cool, because we can still learn from Plato, Pythagoras and Co. Well, one of these texts comes from Buddhism and says that you can achieve anything in life with 5 simple steps. Do you want to know how this works? My name is and I'm happy that you're here with me today. Being able to achieve everything in 5 simple steps sounds pretty easy and superficial, but the thoughts behind this practice are really profound. The first step is called saddha, which means trust. Trust that you can achieve your goal, that what you set out to do is possible. I find this approach remarkable. Are you perhaps one of those people who would like to lose weight and yet you have serious doubts as to whether you can really do it? Or did you set yourself the goal at the beginning of the year that you would like to do more sports, but a few days or weeks later you have your doubts as to whether it was a really good idea that can be implemented well and whether you can really achieve anything? Well, the first step is trust. Trust that your goal is achievable. Have courage. You can do anything. Trust your abilities. The second step is called virya, which means to carry out. The point is that you perform the necessary exercises, the necessary techniques that bring you closer to your goal. So let's stick to our 2 examples. If you want to lose weight, it will probably be necessary to change your diet. More healthy fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds, and less fast food and highly processed foods. Maybe regulated meal times or more peace and serenity while eating, less stress. These could be some of the next tasks. Or if you want to move more, then you should clarify which sport you want to practice. Maybe you sign up for a yoga class or you join a fitness club. Maybe you team up with your friends so that you can tackle this goal together and have support. Or maybe the next small step is just to walk 3 laps around the block every day. The third step is called sati, which stands for mindfulness. Mindfulness, or the reminder to continue the practice regularly. This step also surprised me at first. How profound is the thought that regular practice is necessary to attain the goal? This quickly leads us to the topic of motivation. Many people think that motivation has to be there in order to do something regularly. But the opposite is true. If you practice regularly, if you overcome your obstacles regularly and stick with your practice, you will automatically be motivated to continue this exercise, this practice. It is not important to implement every single step perfectly and extraordinarily successfully every day. No, it's about doing your best every day. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but always a step in the right direction. Mindfulness, to continue the practice regularly. Okay, step number 4 follows, samadhi. Well, this word is often translated as enlightenment or oneness experience. I like to describe it a little differently. Everything is falling into place. Everything is suddenly quite natural, just right, just there. And that's true. If we continuously pursue our goal and carefully practice, then at some point in time, this moment is just there. Everything is just right in this moment. It is clear what the next task will be, and you just have to follow through. And follow step 5, and that's called Panna. Panna represents knowledge, wisdom. My understanding of this step is this. It is wise to simply integrate the practice into our life. It is part of our life. We now have achieved the goal. We've made it. So what are your thoughts on this 1,000-year-old tradition in the Buddhism? Maybe you have some ideas, some comments, then share them with me. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, hey, give me a thumbs up. I would love that very much. And otherwise, I see you next week, right? Bye-bye.